god.
Where to begin?
Lonely boy in a jail cell.
Well, someone wants to fill in Danny and Manya real quick while I go get my bucket.
So,
did.
starts off with a Brazzers ad.
No.
Jesus Christ. No, man, it's the bank bus, come on. Or fake tax, even better.
Yeah, ghost.
You're all wrong. It starts off with Hentai Haven because this is the ugly bastard tag.
Oh. Patrician.
Fucking damn.
I'm back and I see that no one has accomplished.
We're starting!
Literally nothing happened.
So basically, we went to go rescue Rika from the clutches of the ghosts. Fought a shitload of zombies. Fought dire wolf zombies. Managed to retrieve the relic that we were going after. And then Gooch stabbed the ghost to victory.
Fucking gooch stab.
Good shit.
Yep. And then Rika resisted getting like her soul sucked out of her by the ghost, which would have done temporary like hit point damage, HP damage, and then also sending her compassionate side of her soul to Moore's what are they called?
Moore's Halls.
Yeah, Moore's Halls. Basically trapping her compassionate side in the underworld of the Warhammer universe.
Okay,
But
so I gotta watch out
that
for
was,
kill me.
No, that was
That
You guys-
was resisted.
yeah, that was
Yeah, you resisted. You got so lucky, Danny.
Monty, do you not listen the whole way? Like, what the fuck? Do you
No,
just take
I
like
really don't.
50%?
Hang on. Let's bash each other later. Let's get the fucking recap out of the way.
And then yeah, they fought some ghouls, fought some fucking dire wolves, got the magical weapon, stabbed the ghost with it because it was the only way to kill it. And then Monty, I'm gonna go over what happens to you, or what's
Oh,
going on
boy.
with you. After this little scene,
No problem.
You're locked up with the people that you fucking betrayed.
alright. So I'm going to the party, so this is gonna be when you're back. Who's currently holding the dagger?
Me. Because I was the one that stabbed the guy last.
Okay. So as you're holding it, you notice that the crystal, like it was clear in the center of the dagger, it's starting to turn slowly red. It's like a faint red.
I'm just gonna stop everyone. The party's like, Alifi, do you know what's happening?
I will examine the blade without touching it. Do I see any magical shit?
Well, it's a magic weapon.
Yeah. That's what I thought, yeah.
Surprise.
It's nothing I can gain from staying inside here.
I mean, honestly, I just can't really think of like a winds of magic that would apply to this. That would really, anyways, be of any help or info.
Yeah, it'll be a mage that's better at seeing that sort of shit. Well, if she doesn't know what's happening to it, I'm gonna do my usual thing. I'm gonna stick it in the ground and see what the fuck happens.
Yeah, Frederick, it's magic, obviously. Beyond that, I don't know.
Oh, side note,
Okay.
I forgot to mention that, what's his name? Hess, has a shattered elbow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's almost fucking bit it.
Yeah, a dire
Gotta help
wolf
my boy
bit his,
Hassan.
That was a ghoul that did it to him.
oh yeah, a ghoul bit his arm and shattered his elbow, so.
God
He's out
damn,
of
that's
combat.
Bullshit.
yeah.
And his arm is broken for 49 days, and he cannot use
Yeah.
his right arm at all.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
His dominant one.
So yeah.
But Rika braced it and all that. So he, at the end of it, he doesn't have to the whatever test it is to see if it like gets fucked up or something like that. So as long as he doesn't hurt it again, or he takes care of it, it's taken care of, he'll be fine.
We should totally stab Hess in the arm with a dagger and see what happens. Oh God, no. You're gonna do the ground trick.
Yeah, I'm basically just stabbing it into the ground, seeing what happens as I'm backing away from it.
After a while, excuse me. It goes clear again.
I don't know what the hell that was.
Could it be we're corrupting it somehow?
Maybe. I'm gonna pick it up.
Yep.
It still remains clear.
At first, yeah, and then as you hold it longer, it starts to turn a faint red again.
He was right. As crazy as he was. I guess there's something inside of all of us that's not going to make it completely pure.
Well, either way.
And I'm just going to stick it in like whatever kind of sheath I can find and put it in my pack. So I'm not actively touching it.
Good.
So keep an eye on it. You and Sheet might somehow be corrupted. Either way.
Yeah.
Understandable. Actually, hang on. I'm going to pass it towards Heartwind to see if it reacts as strongly. Because I need to know who's like better with holding it.
Well, guess I'll take it. Just kind of hold it there for a moment.
Because to be fair, I don't know how corrupted each and every one of us are.
Jumps up and slaps me.
Like, let go of me, bitch.
Okay. Yeah, you are. So you hold it for a little bit. When you start holding it, doesn't get fainter. It actually starts to get like a really, really dark red, and then it starts to grow a black hole. Not black hole, but like a basically in the center it becomes pure black, and around it is red, and it's just kind of like swirling around the black.
I'll take it back.
Science right here.
I look Frederick dead in the eye. It's like cold fucking 1,000-yard stare. I just turn around and start walking back to Cam.
You know, hindsight's 20/20 is probably the worst person to figure out they're super corrupt.
I drove. Look, man, I don't know who's corrupted, who's not.
Neither do we. Neither did Hardway.
But there. Maybe your characters had a good, well, maybe like alluding to it anyways, because remember he was like talking to y'all. He was like,
Yeah.
some of y'all are bad motherfuckers.
That's why I just gave Frederick the 1,000-yard stare and just fucking handed it back to him.
I guess that means it's shit. I guess it's safe in my position then.
Do we want to pass? Anyone else want to try it out?
Does
Yes,
anyone
I
else want to
think-
hold it?
Give it to the
I
elf.
should hold on
Give it
to
to
it.
the elf.
Rick.
Actually, that is a good question. Because I think I need to test to see exactly if it comes down to it. If this thing comes back and whoever, or the ghost comes back. I need to know who's safe with holding it, so I'll let me hold it.
Okay. I shall hold the dagger.
Alright.
Does it go super dark?
It is the same exact thing as Heartwind.
You No, I'm not really surprised by this one. Just take it back.
I'm actually gonna let Hess hold it now.
All right. So what do you tell Hess? Hess is like over, probably by a tree, like leaning up against a tree, like not even paying attention, just like holding his arm. He's like,
Hess, I'm gonna need you to listen to me on this one, okay? I want you to
But-
hold this.
He'll say, what is it?
It's a dagger that we found that could do some damage to the ghost we encountered before. I'm seeing who it belongs in the right hands of.
Says very well, and he'll kind of lean up off the tree, and then he'll hold it. He's like, why is it so red? And
Like, how red is it? Is it redder than
No.
mine?
no, he's saying why is like as you're like handing it, so he's not like holding it yet.
We don't know. That's why we're seeing what's happening with it.
He'll take it and he'll just kind of like inspect it a little bit, and after a little bit, it actually starts to fade to the original form.
My boy has.
It's clear.
Yep.
I'm just gonna take it back. Good job, Hess. Keep being yourself. Which it means get better, because I'm gonna need you in the future.
He'll just nod his head.
I'm gonna just put it in the fucking sheath now. I guess a little bit of red is better than nothing, since Hess is out of commission. Fuck. Oh, Danny, look on the bright side. You're safe, because I'm not giving you the dagger.
Oh yeah, no. That would be bad.
That'd be fucking hilarious. Hand it to Rika. The Void.
Immediate demon possession.
Oh wait. So sorry, I left this part out. When he's holding it, and you say "good job," you see the center of the crystal start to light up, as if it's shining light, and then he like groans, and then it from pain, and then it kind of like dies back up.
What the fuck?
He is the chosen one.
Ooh, I think I have some theories on this actually. Well, nothing concrete yet.
Oh well.
And now if you roll me a perception.
God damn it! I just want to go home.
Okay.
Too bad,
You saw a small glimpse of wind of magic. That was the light wind.
Oh shit! I say out of character. Yes, I think I might have theories indeed. That's a lot to consider. We should discuss with Hartwin later, I imagine. Or now, just out of earshot, Rika has nothing to worry about. Either way, it's your call, Frederick. So Hartwin's down the path over there. Hasn't really turned back at this point.
Let's keep moving. As it is, this relic might be the key to getting us home, and seeing how it reacted to Hess, he might just be the real key. It also means I have to work a bit harder to be worthy of such a weapon.
Yes, working harder. But for now, come here, Frederick, let me whisper a bit. Don't want to freak anyone who's here. So, when You told Hess good job and the dagger lit up.
Yeah.
There was light magic radiating, more or less. And holy magic's light kind of shit, right?
Holy magic's a whole different thing, I believe.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Okay, never mind.
Completely
Yeah, I
different.
think because they have
One for each
because
win.
priests,
and then
yeah,
do divine.
priests have like divine magic.
Yeah, it's like divine versus
Light.
arcane, basically.
Yeah. Light is just like harnessing like
I was hoping
light
there was like
powers.
some fucking Sigmar shit involved here, but nah.
That would be divine powers,
Yeah.
which I'm sure an elf probably would never see in or a human god, anyways. I don't know.
Something like that. Yes, it was light magic. It appeared like a golden thread. Don't worry about the details. But I imagine emotion and this pureness might play a role. Don't know how though at the moment.
I see. I'll take that into mind.
Either way, we should probably get moving, catch up with Hartman. Oh, Enrica, how are you feeling?
A little shaken, you know.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Not dead though, right? That's good.
Ah, bright side.
Yeah. Right side.
You know, I wonder how Lod's doing in the cell right now.
Doesn't matter.
You think he's causing any trouble somehow?
If he is, I'm killing him.
Huh. Fair, I suppose. I just did not expect to hear you say that.
The man only has so much patience. I gave quarter to Silas. I won't do it again if people keep crossing that trust when I've given it to them multiple times. Lot is one of them.
Do you trust me, Frederick?
Have you given me a reason not to?
I don't think so.
Then that answers your question.
Alright. Do you trust Hartman? Especially
With my
that.
life.
Okay. I was gonna say Blood Red Dagger and all that, but nah, fair enough. The man does
This-
fight honorably for
A
lack
soul
of
is only one measure of a man.
Let's agree to disagree on that one, but either way. Because the soul is immortal or something like that. What does Sigma teach on the soul?
I don't know. To be honest, I'm not that religious.
That sounds borderline heretical, Frederick.
Well, it's a good thing we're not near any priests.
Or witch hunters, or literally any human that worships it.
I didn't say I didn't believe in them.
You're just not devout? Would that be the word? I don't know. It's been a long day, and we fought literal undead. Those were
Precisely.
abominations.
We can talk more on this when we actually get healed, since I'm still a bit banged up. As he's like pointing to his body where he got fucking smacked by the ghost.
Yeah, I can use a rest as well.
Howard's probably like fucking long gone.
Oh yeah, no, I'm fucking
Absolutely, he's gone.
like after witnessing that, like just to have this solidified confirmation, you could see the fucking disappointment in himself in those eyes.
Does everyone need a hug or something from a father figure in his life? Is that tell him it's gonna be okay?
You would never know.
I don't think Stalker even gives hugs.
He does give hugs. Bear hugs.
So Hess will like start walking next to Rika and be like, "Thank you for fixing me up," and he'll give like a short chuckle and then he'll like kind of like do like a little cry out in pain as he like kind of hits his arm on like a branch.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I mean, it's the least I could do. Thanks for smashing yourself into a ghost wall.
Yeah, it was my best thought out decision I've ever made, but
Well, yeah, but I mean, heroes rarely ever do the smartest thing.
he'll just
Just a little shoulder push with that.
On the bat arm?
No. Wait, which side of me is he on? Hold on.
he's on the side where he doesn't have a broken arm.
Do it on his fucked up arm.
He'll just have like a really big smile and then blush, and he'll just whisper something under his breath. You don't hear it.
Making Hess get a float of confidence. He deserves it.
But keep things rolling. So I guess Hart went a bit up ahead.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys start to make your journey back to camp, which is a couple hours away. When you start to hear flapping in the distance.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
Didn't cover.
Hess will pull out his dagger and kind of like with his left arm and jump in front of Rika. Stay behind me. Little does he know you could probably swing better than he can with your right arm than he can with his.
With his arm right now.
Because I think he gets like a -20 to offhand.
I think so. It's pretty brutal.
Very brutal.
So what do you guys do?
Get in cover, I guess.
Try to take cover.
I mean, yeah. I'm not dealing with that thing in the funnel fucking route.
Alright. A large gust of wind shakes the nearby trees. And it kind of flies over you guys. And Ian,
My 10. Yep.
you see the wyvern, because you can see through like all canopy and shit.
Gotcha.
Well, like kind of, but you caught a slight glimpse of it chasing a smaller flying creature.
Can I use Lore Beast to identify the smaller creature?
Sure.
Yeah, it gets use.
And it's gonna fail. Yep, that's exactly what I thought. You can spend a fortune if you want to really know.
I only have one fortune point, my good
Do you want to know what it is?
It's
I
not
think
worth
I'm good, to be honest. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, you've never seen this creature before. You're pretty sure it's a only native to this island realm. What do you want?
Heads up,
And
it's
then-
Wyvern.
and then just kind of snatches it out of midair, and then just kind of like goes up, and then it just kind of does like a 360 and starts coming back down, and but it's kind of off in the distance. And you hear a rumbling in the sky, and you see the sky above the wyvern instantly get dark, and then a strike of so rumbling comes from the sky. You hear thunder, and then red lightning bolts come down from the sky and strike the wyvern. You can hear it scream, and is in a massive amount of pain as the lightning strikes again as it falls soon after, many miles away, kind of towards the beach. Or sorry, I just got this mixed up. So basically, he gets struck twice by red lightning, and he basically falls westward in the jungle, and he's like screaming the whole way. And then lightning strikes again, towards the beach, and the sky turns dark once again. And Ian, you have never seen such powerful winds magic flying in the air all over you.
Oh, this ain't good. This ain't good at all.
Well, no shit, that thing just hit the beach and the wyvern.
It's very powerful magic that wasn't obvious. Like,
I think we need to hurry immediately.
yes. Where will we go? Camp or beach, or what will we investigate?
I know which way to go. Hardwin. It's like I'm pointing to him running.
So you're running towards like where the camp is?
Where the camp is.
Okay. Is everyone following him?
Yeah.
Okay. Hess will follow as well.
I swear
And he will
Harwin's
stay close. He'll stay close to Rika. Now going over to Boy.
I'm on it.
Yo.
You there? You there,
Yeah.
Mono?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
here.
he's there.
Cool. So we're going back in time a little bit.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh, wow.
And
Let's do the time warp today.
Marley. Oh, Marley.
Yo, I'm here.
Monty, you are currently in the hold, aka storage area.
Okay. Ooh,
Well, they don't have a brig on this ship.
okay. Oh,
It is cramped due to the size. Buckler, if I remember, I said it was like a smaller ship, kind of like slope size ish, with about 10 cannons. And you're chained next to a metal box. Nothing but a piss pot, bread, and water. Ludolf sits close by.
Who?
Ludolf.
What was
He's
that?
the Ludolf. He's the guy that threw the axe at the crazy.
Okay.
He helped you guys with the
Okay.
and yeah, so yeah, map not to scale, but it kind of gives you an idea of the layout of the bottom of the ship anyway. So this is kind of where you are, but it's a lot bigger, and it has several kind of different like hallways and things like that. Well, I guess this would be like the whole storage area, but this to keep like a lot of like the barrels and the boxes and stuff, and this is where they're keeping a lot of the more luxurious items. And then you go down, and this is the crew's quarters right here. These ladders go to the upper deck. This or these steps. This step goes to the upper deck. This is the eating area for the crew. Past that, all the way down here is where cabins would be. But you are all the way over here. So that's just kind of the layout. I wasn't gonna make like a huge storage area for this, but I think theater of the mind.
Yeah, I can hear you. And that sounds good.
But yeah, you're basically just surrounded by a bunch of barrels and basically the last supplies of the expedition, like food, good stuff, and tools and stuff. And Ludoff will look up at you and say, as he's like drinking some wine, "Is she a past lover?
Sorry, what?
Is she a past lover?"
No. And I don't think if she was, it would have made this situation any better.
He says, then why do you want to kill her?
I don't. I needed to come up with with an obvious lie. Well, I needed to come up with a believable lie to the man because he and his 4 companions. I didn't want them killing me, so I came up with the one that would probably pass muster, just because I internment with the witch hunters was a bit, well, notable.
Yeah, I heard about that. I think about everyone that's on this ship. That one.
Well,
It gives you a motive, though, don't you think?
Unfortunately, it seems she does. I don't hold any grudge against her, and even if I did, I'm not going to try anything because I'm fairly certain the elf would kill me.
This, the elf. Oh, yes. I don't think she's met Ludoff.
But, said, I don't... Even if I wanted to hold a grudge, it wouldn't be worth holding it. So, I've done my best. Absolute best, just find some work and distract myself until it eventually just goes away. As it stands, I'm alive, seeing as the witch hunters didn't find any magic or heresy with me. And I think that should be enough for the rest of the crew to understand that I am not, that she was in the wrong in this situation.
As well.
As I told the witch hunters, I can't quite blame her, the plant was strong.
As well. I haven't had much to drink to in a while, so I'll drink to that. And then he'll chug the wine that's in his little pouch, and then he'll kind of gesture if he wants some.
I'm gonna take a big swig of that wine.
Yeah, he'll toss it to you.
Thank you.
He says, "Don't be too generous yourself." That's one of the last
Skins?
That's one of the last skins of wine in the ship.
Look at me then. I just take one swig and then give it back to him.
Yeah, he'll catch it. He's like sitting kind of far away, so he's like sitting on like a box. Well, not really that far. I guess close by. And just toss it to him, and he'll catch it.
So the survivors from the group, they've been executed yet?
Says, I remember. Was that something Stalker said he would? No.
I think so.
Yeah, I think there's at least have implication that we're gonna get fucking executed.
Yeah, Stalker said he was going to handle it.
Okay, yeah, they got fucking executed.
Marked.
He says, well, such dire times, you can't have the rumors of mutiny going around.
No, you're not.
We would never get off the island. The gizzards would be picking at your skull.
Well, I hope you like your meat well roasted then.
He'll kind of like chuckle at that as he wipes his brow, wipes the sweat off his brow on this hot day.
Yes, it is. Hopefully, we can get back to the mainland and enjoy some cold winter and cold drinks. Hey, so, Liz.
Yes, I've been waiting to go back to the what was the inn called?
Oh, that's a while ago. Fucking something barrel.
Yeah, I think it was the.
It is in the notes, because I know Josh wrote it down. The Itchy Barrel Inn.
Itchy Barrel in there. He says, "There's something about that halfling's wife's big, huge breasts that I just need to see again.
They were significant.
And could she make a good meat pie? Tell you what.
Oh yeah, she could. God. Did you hear about what happened at, I think, the pie contest in that town? Did you hear?
Oh, did I hear? I was a part of that, and I'd shit my pants.
Oof. That's unfortunate. I don't know if I think I got lucky. I had one of those pies. It was delicious, and I didn't have to shit my pants for it.
I'd say that the experience was well worth it, but I did have the juicers for a couple of days.
God, it was some good pie.
And if I met the man that did that, I would shake his hand. Rumor has it the town square still smells like shit.
With the amount of people that had that pie, I'm not surprised.
Sometimes it's memories like that which almost keep me from sailing on stupid, dangerous expeditions such as these.
Well, very least, when we get home, we'll have plenty of gold to spend.
That we will. That we will. And as he says that, you hear a crack of lightning right over the ship.
What was that?
And then it kind of like the ship starts to kind of like rock back and forth. Yeah, you hear a crack of lightning, then several more. The ship tilts to the left, then tilts to the right, throwing unsecured cargo around. Yelling can be heard from the upper deck. Ludolf says, "Sit tight." He walks away and heads towards the stairs.
My chains.
He'll throw you the keys. Well, make a charm check. I'll give you a plus 10. Because he's a little drunk and you helped him out.
Not quite.
Or you gave him
Yeah, I feel my fortune dash.
Okay. Well, if you just add the fate point, then you'll succeed.
Okay, yeah, then I'm gonna do that.
He'll kind of like stammer back and forth, kind of like he doesn't. Swear, you kill that Rika bitch, I'm gonna fucking kill you myself. And he'll throw you the keys.
Get in line. There are 2 more people in front of you.
And then
I'll lock myself and like follow behind.
well, he like throws you the keys, and then he like heads up the stairs. And
Alright.
as he's going up the stairs, you're kind of like unlocking your.
Yep.
All like the candle lights that have been lit to create light down here go out, and it's just like one fell swoop. Like it just seems like a big gust of wind just kind of like goes to the room and just like cuts out all the lights.
Yeah, I'm gonna start sneaking my ass out of here.
Make me a perception check. Well, this is while you're like unlocking yourself.
Okay, since I've only got 1 fate point left for now, I'm gonna keep that.
So you unlock yourself. As you unlock yourself, the chains clatter to the ground. At your feet, Make me a cool test.
Oh boy. Well. Wait, cool test. Shit. I guess I'm keeping that.
Okay. So as you kind of like, you're starting to probably like towards the stairs. The noise above starts to fade, and you can now only hear your heartbeat, which has now increased.
What in Sigmar's name is going on?
Just FYI, so you know. You now have the hunter's mark and have tests as your senses escape you.
What?
Ooh.
Boy has been marked for death.
Damn.
Sorry, there's a penalty there. I think you cut out a bit.
Where the book?
Minus 10.
Damn.
To everything?
Well, basically to your senses.
Oh boy.
So basically everything. That doesn't require thinking.
What do you do?
I keep stumbling along trying to get the hell out of here. At least to the top of the deck.
Okay. Make me a... Make me another perception check. Nice.
Very.
So as you start to kind of make your way towards the stairs, you start to hear nails hitting the and a faint growl.
Oh shit.
Oh joy.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep walking my ass up. I'm gonna get my ass up those steps.
Okay. And as you get up to the steps, you see the kind of like the hatch. It looks like someone's like, well, you can just hear kind of like rattling above you, as if like someone's kind of like in a struggle on the doors above you.
Okay, can I like shove it hard and like try to open it up?
Well, you're not there yet. You're just kind of like walking the stairs at this point. But you hear that. And then, let's see. You feel something behind you with your perception check.
Okay, so I just know it's behind me. God damn. Okay.
Well, do you want to like turn around and see what it is?
I am going
It seems like it's pretty close to you.
I am just gonna make for that door.
Okay. So roll me initiative roll.
Starting to feel initiative's like I, right?
Yeah.
So D10 plus the. Roll a D10 plus 4, please.
Ten. Excuse me. Roll a 10. A 9 plus 3, which is 12. So you hear this faint growl, and you're first. You said you were gonna go try to run for.
Yeah. Make that door.
Yeah. So as right before you're about to head for the door, this thing, since it rolled higher initiative than you, it is able to charge at you, and it pounces. You can't really see it because it's dark down here, but I guess there's like a little bit of glimpse of light from doors that above. Even then, it's kind of very faint because of your head. You see the shadow, like the faint shadow, kind of on the stairs in front of you, and as it attempts to jump on your back, and will you?
Try to get this thing off my back.
All right. Let's see. All right. Alright, so roll me a strength test.
Boy.
With a minus 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that and hold this faithful in reserve. Yeah.
Okay. So, with an instant,
You there, Matt? Was it the storm, do you think?
I think the storm might have struck finally.
God damn.
hello?
Hey,
Yo.
there you are.
What's up?
Can you hear me now?
Yee.
Yep. Everything good?
So this is what happened. Let's see. You feel sharp claws pressed into your skin. And you both kind of fall onto you kind of I don't know how to explain this. It's kind of like up on top of your back, so it's like standing on its hind legs. It's kind of like grabbing you, and it's grappled you. Basically, it's entangled, and it's kind of sunk its claws into your shoulder, and you can feel it. You hear it like gnarling at you, trying to get at your neck.
Okay.
And when you kind of look back, when you're trying to get this thing off your shoulders, you see a dark hound basically standing on its hind legs, grappling. Its eyes glow a dark yellow. This is kind of what it looks like.
Does it look like a rooster?
Okay, you're going chill.
Oh, where'd it go?
Did you lose the picture? Just put up a picture of fucking Scooby Doo.
What?
Shut up.
Ah,
Oh,
it's
you
such a
said hell no.
badass. That's such a badass picture too. Okay, this one's gonna.
It was Chewie hunched over the victim.
Chewie's going hard, boys.
Chewie
Ripping
wants
his
that
fucking
head.
throat out. One fell fucking bite.
Blood.
The fucking cat in DC that goes to like Red Lantern.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about him?
Okay,
Like,
this is what it
just-
looks like.
Chewie going hard is. Oh my god.
Well,
God.
fuck.
Yeah.
God damn. Why'd it have to be me? God.
They busted up the
horrifying.
fucking hellhounds of I'm gonna rape your ass.
My nigga.
For a little
God.
hedge, I'm flattered. For a little, for a little old hedge witch like me, I'm flattered.
You should be.
They heard that Ginger had no soul.
The boys are coming after me.
Me wasn't coming after you.
You
Trust
see
me,
anyone
you
else
will-
on that
you
boat?
you will
Not to make me
quickly
a black
find
man
out.
or Ryan, or no.
You will quickly find out that it's not just you.
Okay. I feel better.
You're just a victim of circumstance, my brother.
Yeah, basically, this was gonna happen either if you were on, like, this was gonna happen to the ship if you were on it or not. So, you just happened to be.
You want the
You're welcome,
water?
Monty.
Oh, you mentioned he's entangled, right?
So you're entangled. You are wrapped in something. You are grappled. Restricts your movement. Also, remember you have a movement of 2.
Yeah.
Restricts your movement. It could ropes, spider webbings, or bulging biceps. In this case, it's a hellhound grabbing onto you, trying.
Okay.
On your turn, you may not move, and all your action movement of any kind minus 10, including grappling. See page 163. For your action, you can remove an entangled condition if you do a strength test against the source of the entanglement. Each SL extra entangled condition.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. And wait, is
So
my
it
turn
is
already?
now. It is now your turn. It didn't do any damage to you. It has basically just grabbed onto you, and you
Okay,
hear like,
I am.
you hear carnage above. You hear people fucking screaming. You hear like a fucking like, basically one of these hellhounds up there like fucking biting into someone's neck
Okay.
and just ripping it out.
Okay. Alright. What's going on? I'm gonna blast this fucker with magic.
You can't do that. You're entangled.
What? Really?
Yes. It says for your action, you can remove an entangled condition. Well, actually, let
I mean, yeah, I figured that, like,
no.
I figured, like,
It's like
Yeah,
the
action.
equivalent of being
Could make
grappled in
an action.
5e.
The only thing you can do is try to break the grapple if you're grappled.
damn it.
Or restrained in this case. Be a better example. I'm not sure,
Let's
though.
see. Hold on, let me. Let's see. It's grappling. Instead of let me. This I was just reading the condition. Instead of inflicting damage with an attack, attempt to grapple and immobilize your opponent, you must declare this if you're intent before your opponent. If you win the opposed test and your opponent grappling gains the entangled condition, if you begin your turn grapple advantage, then they do not count as being engaged for your move. Otherwise, you must make an opposed strength test for your action when you can the following. So you have like
Well, absolutely have to. God damn.
deal strength bonus plus SL damage using strength roll. Hit location affected. Ignore any arm points as you wrench arms and pull muscles. Either one, you give your opponent an entangled condition. Remove an entangled condition for yourself, plus lose one extra, one for each SL that you win. If you lose the opposed test, you can do nothing but struggle as your. Those outside the grapple gain plus 20 to hit. The grappler close advantage, and +10 to hit the grappler.
Okay, so basically I can only make a strength check.
Correct. Oh, and hold on. You also have to let's see. Make me a cool test for fear, but you need a +1 SL to pass.
Bingo.
Sorry, broke up.
I just did it. Got a +2.
Okay, so you are not. You do not. This does not generate, enough fear in you, I guess, make you lose your mind. So you're good on that end. And now, I guess roll you're trying to. What are you doing? Remove an entangled condition.
I mean, I can't launch any attacks. I can't launch any spells, so apparently, yeah.
Okay. Roll me a strength.
What do you get the -10 because it's entangled?
Let's see.
Like all your actions involving movement of any kind suffer a penalty of -10, including grappling.
Okay, then yeah.
And do the senses apply? I don't think the senses apply here.
No.
If I'm still entangled.
Okay, roll me a cool test to remove the hunter's mark.
Oh, fuck.
Oof.
Wow.
I am going to spend the fate point to reroll.
Okay.
Yeah, you might want to. No, not bad.
I'll take not giving a fumbling failure and I can like putting 5 of the things on my ass.
Okay. It is going to continue to grapple you, but this time it's going to roll it's going to do the it's going to do another grappling action, but this time it's trying to damage to you. Alright, so roll me an opposed strength check. And I believe you hang position. He's not doing it.
Okay, so I'm -7 this one too.
Alright.
Right, this is a -10 too, right?
Hold on, let's see. Okay, yeah, I think so, yeah. Because it looks like you only ended.
Well, I'm fucked.
Can you spend any corruptions?
I don't
Or
think he can.
Gain.
I've got one more, but like at this point I'm gonna save it until like I'm almost dead.
Ooh, excuse me, sorry.
Are you out of fortunes?
Yeah, he just used his last one.
Yeah,
Alright,
like
so-
reduce that horrifying fumbling failure.
He's gonna do 6 damage to you, to your body, ignoring armor.
Oh. Okay.
So just straight text.
Yeah.
So
That's
that is
But you still add in your toughness and shit.
So he takes 2.
okay.
So yeah, he kind of like gnaws into your back as he is grappling.
I'm just screaming, damn you! Ah! And I guess on my turn, I'm gonna try that strength check again.
Good.
Jeez.
Shit.
Yeah?
All right, he will beat that. -5. Roll.
I assume so.
Oh shit. Roll me a cool test to take off Hunter's Mark. Remember, so all you hear. Well, I guess kind of contradicted myself when I said you heard people getting their throats ripped down and shit. But you can just hear your heartbeat like beating super fucking fast.
Yeah.
He is gonna try to do the same thing. Well, he's gonna try to bite you with the grapple. Alright, give me that strength.
Jeez. And cool again.
Alright, he will deal... seven damage this time. Ignoring armor.
That's cool check, right? Another one?
Yep. The next one is cool check. Well, that's on your turn. But, I guess we can save that for your, at the end of your next turn.
Okay.
And then at the start of the turn, so he just bit into you again, 7 damage. And the door swing wide open. You see Ludolf standing in front of you. And he says, "Get away from him, you mangry mutt! Go run to safety!" Well, he doesn't say that. Tangled, but then he'll run over and try to strike the creature. Well, actually, you need to roll this one. He rolls a 31, and it's gonna pass. Because he gets the +10 and all that, so he's gonna hit. He's going to hit the left arm. And he's going to deal 9 damage. He strikes it, the creature cries out in pain. And he is now focusing his attention on him, and you are now.
What?
You are now free.
Okay. I mean, now I'm free. I am gonna grab my knife and stab this thing.
Okay.
I have like a +10 for being like like being adjacent to Ludolf. Right?
You get a +20.
Oh,
Nice.
Fucking god, man.
Man,
So how many crush points do you got at the moment?
No.
you can't do
I'm
it.
not doing crushing right now, dude.
Okay. Should I get
Dice
the
gods
table?
have just-
Yeah. So
abandoning
some
you.
bring up the table, and Monty.
It's D100.
Yeah.
What was he doing it?
What am I doing?
He says he's not. You're not
Yeah,
rerolling.
he says he's not doing it.
All right, roll me a 1d100.
Kills the man who came to help.
It's possible. So that's the sad part.
Hey, maybe I
70.
could look and just stab myself.
70. I don't know why I posted the Discord, but you stumble badly, finding it hard to right yourself, lose your next move.
Oh.
Well, I
Okay.
can still move right now, so it wasn't much losing anyway.
He will the wolf attack Rudolph. With it, he will try to parry it. And he will. Rudolph will say, I told you to get back, fool! He's talking to you, man.
Yeah. I'm just gonna like groan and like grip my bleeding shoulder.
Alright, he will hit the mutt, and the mutt will try. And the mutt does dodge. I believe it's now your turn.
Okay, I'm going to like. Right. If I move around this one, I'm gonna get like an up. It's gonna get an opportunity attack on me, isn't it?
You can't move. Zero.
Yeah, if I
Oh right, I
believe
can't. Let's try to hit it again. Let's look at the plus 20, right?
Yep. Nice. He will try to dodge. He does not dodge. And you
have a
said
strength of 3, right?
It's
Dagger?
SB. Okay, so it's SB plus 2, so I think that's 5. That's 5 damage.
5 damage.
Yeah.
Alright. He will take 1 point of damage as you strike him in
Yes.
the right arm, leg, right leg. What were you saying?
Because I'm guessing limb. 42.
Yeah, it's like his front right leg or something. So you cut him and he doesn't really react to it. No, Jesus, it can be. And I believe that is now Wolf's turn, and he will go to attack, and he will hit Ludolf. Ludolf will try to parry. And he will. He will now go to. Let's see who is next. It is now Ludolf. Ludolf will then go to attack once again. He will miss, and he will say, "Get out of here!"
I say, I'm not thinking you're gonna die.
Also, you have 1 advantage, Mod, currently,
Oh god. Okay.
for landing a hit to get plus 10 to
Okay.
combat shit.
I think if you want to disengage, I think what you just need more advantage than the.
So you can totally spend the advantage now and just move away.
All right. What's the fighting like? What's the fighting like? Stand up top.
All right, so you look up top. Your sense is not where, and it seems like most of the fighting is kind of happening farther away, like towards like the front of the ship. Yeah, towards the front of the ship. There's still hounds. You see like a fucking hound going up the sail and just climbing, trying to get to the gunner that's shooting up at the crow's nest.
To test Glad's odor blocking technology, we hit a tree.
All right. I'm just gonna go. There's more up there than there are down here. Before I like attack this thing.
Yeah. So that should be like a plus 30 altogether.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Alright, you go to hit it, and it just kind of like bobs out of the way of your attack. now its turn. And it will now try to attack you, Mom.
Oh boy.
Alright, and it misses. So it's another advantage. Well, it's one advantage, so you're back at one advantage because you lost. Missing.
Okay.
Ludolf will go. Wow, and he will roll a 33.
Nice.
So he will rear back. He's die, go back to hell, and he'll just shove his sword into the beast's head and crack its skull, and fucking pierce its fucking brain, and then just flops down the stairs. Just come with me.
I'm going with Ludolf.
He's going down, and he pulls out his lightning.
What are we gonna do?
He says, "You stay here."
Alright, I guess I'm like putting away my dagger and getting my goddamn quarterstaff out.
He says, "I'll be back."
Don't die!
And he'll nod and rout. And the battle lasts for about 4 minutes. You just hear people fucking screaming. You hear women screaming that were above deck to get. And then finally it stops. And it's out. So what did you say?
I was gonna say define stop, like just no more screaming and shit.
Yeah, you don't hear any more scream. And then Ludolf comes to the stairs. He says, it's safe."
God. God. How many wounded?
So see for yourself.
I'm not liking this. I'm gonna walk up the stairs and see the shit show I'm about to see up top.
You go above deck. It is a bloodbath. You see men and women, along with most of the remaining soldiers that were on the ship.
Damn it!
You see Kruger is standing at the helm, trying to get control of the situation.
We're Stalker.
Someone bumps into you. It's Stalker. As he bumps into
Thank
you,
God, Lord Stalker.
blood rubs all over your left arm.
Sir, you wounded?
He'll just kind of look at you and then not say, just as if he had more pressing matters to attend.
Alright.
If you look out towards the beach, you see it suffered a worse fate. The hounds, it looks like the hounds destroyed the rest of the camp, and you just see fire and bodies.
Jesus. Hey, wait, was Frederick's dad was like on the ship or on shore?
On the shore.
Oh boy. I'm sorry, my man. Alright, I am going to check on Lord Kruger. Let's see how he's doing.
Alright. Yeah, you go over to him, you see him and his brother. He's just kind of like shouting over the remaining people. On the ship. And he says, "What kind of abominations were these? I've never... Ferocity, such corruption, such maleficence."
I don't know, Lord. Are you injured?
And you see him, and he just has his fucking giant claw down his chest.
Alright, I'm going
"Yes, I'm injured, but I stabbed the bitch through the neck 6 times before it died. What kind of hound is this?"
I don't know, Lord. So I just know I really want to get out of this island. And I'm gonna start treating the wounds.
What dark magic is upon us?
I don't know, Lord. Let's
Says,
really
"What
talk.
lightnings? I've never seen such colors of lightning.
Please.
Only in
let me treat the
stories my family told me to keep me hiding under my pillows." It looks like he's having like a panic attack, basically.
wounds. Okay, yeah. So, I'm gonna try to. Okay, hang on. Can I try to charm him to calm him down?
Sure. Go ahead.
Alright, I'm saying to him like, Lord, the people need you. You're the only leader. You're the only leader. We get things back in order. At least as much as we can. Damn it.
Oh, I got a question.
What's your question?
It didn't fuck me.
So, does Monty need to roll anything to avoid getting corruption from the encounter? Or is that only for certain shit?
What? Roll that when I get to it.
Fair enough. Carry on.
Alright. So you're able to calm him down. He says, "You're right. I must." He kind of like dresses his shirt. I don't know why the fuck I'm doing it for life. You see me. He kind of like tightens down his shirt and tucks it back in, even though like half of his shirt is like torn to shreds. It's just right. These simple minds can't control themselves. Must do what Sigma has put me on this earth to do. Lead my men to glory. Lead the Empire to glory.
Yes, Lord.
And he just stands up like on like a box and he starts like shouting orders at people, and they start to kind of calm down, and he sends Lord Stalker to take a boat to the beach to check on the people there.
Alright, well, in that, I guess I'm gonna try to treat his wound. Like, I'm just gonna try like treating the wounds of the people on the boat.
Okay. Yeah, so you come up to a person who is set up against the rails, and you notice that his leg, so his foot was chewed off his foot, and basically it just looks like someone put his foot up to his knee through a...
Well, shit.
Yeah,
And he's just sitting there, he's like, "Ah, my..."
Alright.
It looks
So-
like he's bleeding out.
Okay, I guess I'll heal check on the side then. And try to like staunch the bleeding by tying up his foot. Or the stump at...
Nice. You're able to stop the bleeding, and then soon after he does pass out. But you check his pulse, and he seems to have a faint one.
I guess I'm just like gonna go around the ship and like just treat whatever wounds I can. And like I guess one of the fighters is definitely like Lord Kruger, because again, don't want him to die.
Alright, roll me another heal check.
Ah shit.
Alright. So you go around and you do the best you can. The wounds are kind of out of your like wheelhouse, like you can't find a way to either stop the bleeding, or they're just too like internal for you to deal with, or their like entire face is fucking like
Ripped off.
basically.
God.
So yeah, I mean, there's a couple of minor injuries that you're probably able to fix up, but a lot of the major injuries you're not able to. That's gonna take you a while.
Okay.
But sorry for that that rocky encounter. My notes were all mixed.
No problem.
Different pages.
But you really managed to ranch up the tension with like that whole Hunter's Mark thing.
Oh yeah, you asked what that's in. I just gave that as a ability to him. Like a monster ability.
Alright.
Since he's chaos and shit, and they don't have chaos beasts in here, so I had to get creative.
Fair enough.
Jerry's super lacking in that front.
Is it what?
Jerry, super lacking.
Yeah, that's why a lot of times I have. Well, I think for the most part I've stuck to the bestiary, unless I'm like doing like creature like this one. I try to take traits from there, but if you're doing like a Chaos Hound, there's really nothing in there. It's like gonna capture the essence of a Chaos Hound, I guess.
Yeah.
But going back to the other party. You guys eventually make it to the beach. Well, actually, sorry. Before you get to the beach, you guys are probably about halfway there. And to the west, you hear a deep roar in the sky. And you hear the sound of flapping wings once.
Well, shit.
I guess we take cover.
Definitely taking cover.
Your boy Hess will jump in front of Free again and try to escort her to safety to cover. But Nylofi, you're probably the only one that's able to see this. The wyvern does not look like it did probably like an hour or two ago when it was struck down by lightning.
No.
You like before you noticed that it was like a wyvern. It had like a greenish tint. Now you notice that it has dark bluish tint. A lot of its skin looks burnt off from the lightning strikes. And roll me a perception.
Oh man.
Don't worry, man. I'm not behind you.
Damn.
And you notice that its eyes have like this glowing red in the center.
Kind of like the dagger, I imagine, when someone fucked up is holding it.
Not really related, but kind of, yeah.
Like,
God.
So it definitely looks corrupted by the lightning.
The wyvern's back. It's not the same anymore.
What does that mean?
What? What does that even mean?
You know the red lightning and shit?
Yeah.
I got a hunch that just tainted it, and now it's something beyond what it used.
Just saying that big fucker got even worse.
What?
You want me to describe the differences?
No. I think we'll see if that thing decides to come down.
Let's move. Gosh. Hope the camp's okay.
I very
I
much
highly doubt it.
Yeah, probably not.
Well, let's keep moving.
Is this our fault? Did we do this?
Of course not.
Doesn't matter.
Fair enough, I guess.
Alright. So eventually you guys will... So you just see it kind of flying around. You don't see it head towards the beach. And then eventually it'll kind of... You see it kind of... You don't see where it lands, but it just kind of ducks out of view. And eventually, you guys will get to the beach. You'll see the bodies laying on the floor. You will see the fire that has encased some of the tents of the remaining camp, or that of the remaining previous camp. You guys do, and you see. I guess you would see you'd see Stalker and some of his men, like going around, trying to help people.
Immediately seeking out survivors and trying to heal them.
I'm going to try to find my father.
The Monty, you'd probably be... Would you go towards the beach, Monty?
I'm still treating whoever's on the boat. Especially, I want to get a look at like Lord Kruger's chest wound.
Okay. So Josh, roll me a heal. Rika, what do you do?
Trying to heal people as much as I can, probably.
Alright, roll me a heal.
Okay.
Now if you what do you do?
Probably go with Rika and Harwin.
Yeah.
I will fortunate
Oh no.
so I don't kill someone. There we go.
Alright, and then Hess will volunteer to go with Frederick. Go look for your father.
Thank you, yes.
As for Rika and Hart, you don't find many survivors, but those that you do are hiding, and they look like they have just seen like the worst thing imaginable in their entire life. And when you go up to them, most of them like just try to skitter away from you, even if they're like badly injured or something. But you're able to help those that can be.
Those who aren't fucking traumatized to all shit.
But while you guys are doing that, I guess Frederick and Hess will force them up to. Is that correct?
What's up?
Frederick and Hess, you're going towards the medical tent.
Yes. That's the last place I knew where he was.
Alright, so you go to the medical tent. In the front of the tent flaps a fisherman's wife. We don't know the name of. Volunteered to help Rika after the first attack. Lays in a pool of blood in front of them. Face down.
You said that's my dad, right?
No, that's
Oh, okay.
in the front. That's a fisherman's. That's basically an assistant.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I'm gonna flip the body over and see if they're really dead.
Yeah, you flip it over. Her neck is just almost completely chewed all over.
What the hell could have done that?
It's just like, oh, jeez. It's one of the most frightening things I've ever seen, and I've zombies.
Indeedly so. Just means that we have to be ready for whatever we can make something like this. Well, he's not here. Let's keep looking.
Hartwin will, Hess will go inside the tent. Frederick, look.
What?
So you look in, and the tent itself is a shambles. There's no one inside, but you see the cot that your father was laying on is broken in half. Blood is splattered all over the tent walls, and a trail of blood leads towards it.
Leads towards what?
A hole in the tent. It looks like basically slashed through the tent to get in, and then dragged something or someone.
Shit. Hess, do me a favor.
Look at it. Look up at you with glossy eyes.
Go tell the others I'm about to follow this trail, and if you can, get some of the other boys if they're not too distracted. Because if there's one that's out there prowling about, this blood trail might be able to lead us over to where they are.
Hold on. And he runs off together. the rest of the party. You see
Pursuit.
the others. The others see Hess as you finishing the wounded, tending to the wounded. He looks out of breath. He says, "Hardwin says to." Not Hardwin, sorry. Frederick says to meet him at the medical tent. His father. We think he's been taken.
I'll waste no time and immediately start heading home.
Yeah.
Rest up, Hess.
He says, "No, I'm coming with."
S, do you know how to use a sling?
I do not know. Think so.
That's a yes, you can use one.
Sure.
Very well.
Alright.
Let's go.
You wanna go to my tent? I can give you a sling, you use one-handed with ammo. It keeps you out of the fight. Keeps your arms safe for the most. Though if you're using your left hand, not sure that's gonna play out, but hey, I'll be fine.
Wait, let's see. Oh, wait. He does not know how to.
Damn it!
He knows how to use a bow, but he can't use it.
Well, someone will get the swing eventually.
Yeah, I was just checking to see if the sling was on the list of things that you can without.
He could if he gets. Well, he could have if he got promoted.
It's on. It's only I suppose you use without specialty.
Yeah. Well, nix that then.
Yeah. Let him come along.
So as he's doing that, Frederick.
Oh yeah, I'm gone.
Yeah, you see the smearing of the blood continue east. Siri, I'm not fucking talking to you. Fucking.
I can't find that right now. Bitch!
Yeah. I cannot find Frederick's brother. Father.
My father.
I guess. So you see blood smearing continue to the east. What the fuck, you dumb bitch? You see the blood smearing to the east.
It's the most beautiful violence I've ever seen in a phone.
I think she's hearing her name when you're saying smearing.
Yeah. Oh, maybe.
Well, I'm pursuing the path.
Alright, make me a perception plus
Plus what?
30.
Okay. I'll need it.
Oh, yeah.
It would help if I had had my sheet open beforehand.
Do it, Travis.
I haven't had to roll anything. Don't blame me.
I will blame the shit out of you.
Hey!
Don't worry,
Hey,
I'm
you
never
can cheat.
ready. I'm never ready to roll anything.
Oh my god, really? I'll fortune.
The dice gods are spoken tonight.
I was right! Wow, okay.
Alright. You see nothing of value, and you continue.
That's some bullshit, but alright. Go off, sis.
Skip all this important detail.
Siri says you're fucked.
I wish I could spend that extra fortune, but you can't do that.
Sure you can.
Alright. So you continue following the along the way you find torn clothing. But it's more of like kind of like an undershirt, white undershirt, with chunks of meat kind of just sporadically dropped within the trail. Then the blood trail stops. Oh, and you see, along with huge paw prints of the same. then the blood trail stops.
Paw prints in the sand.
Well, that's like the whole way you're like following like the.
Okay. Where to go from here? I guess I'll try to follow the paw prints.
Yeah. You can do that all the way up to the forest line, and then that's when you're gonna need track.
You say I need tracking. Have you never heard of wandering aimlessly?
No.
Jesus Christ.
This is how you kill a Frederick.
This is how you kill Frederick.
And like you
No
know,
stopping.
well, I said the blood trail ends. I mean like the whole like smearing thing, and then whole smear, and then like as you're kind of following these footprints in the sand, you kind of see little specks of blood here and there, but then you can't really see anything once you hit the jungle.
Yeah, like I ain't going in that jungle.
But as for the rest of you come across the medical tent as well, and you see the woman laying now on her back, or we chewed on it. And the survivors mentioned the creatures were some sort of devil dogs that look like bright red eyes or yellow eyes. Out. Was it? How was that saying? What's the phrase? Outwardly or other?
Otherworldly?
Yeah, otherworldly.
It seems whoever has come this way stooped to an all new low. We need to find Frederick quickly. Search around for any signs or clues of where the fuck he went to.
Yeah, so you'd see the same thing in the tent that I described before.
Going to bet he followed the blood trail.
Of course he did. Quick, let's go. Before he gets too far ahead of us.
Alright, everyone make me a plus 30 perception.
Yeah.
My god, I might actually succeed this one.
Don't say nothing. Yeah, he's probably gonna steal. Yeah! Yeah! Fumbling success!
Jesus.
Yeah!
Thing.
I told you, bitch!
Is it 90,
Fucking.
a 96 not a fail, is it?
It is
Is it a thing
still.
where it's an auto fail? Or if it's 96?
It's still, it's in the critical, natural critical range.
Yeah, if it's within
So
like
it's still a
one,
critical fail.
if it's within 1 or 4, it's a critical success, no matter what your thing is, and then if
96
it's
to
100, it's critical.
That's why it says fumbling success. It means technically you got a 0, but it's still an automatical fail.
Goddamn, where is the fucking. Oh, whatever, not important.
You wanna fade.
I should probably fortune that. Because.
We also
Told you don't
have
say shit until you
Rika.
roll.
Yeah, Rika that could roll as well.
Yeah, let's see if Rika. Plus 30.
Because
I just hate
Plus 30?
the UI for that.
Yep.
yeah. Nice.
Oh, damn.
Fuck yeah.
Like, fumbling success bothers me on, like, a fucking.
It only says that just based off the thing. You didn't fail, but it's still a natural fail, so you fail regardless.
I think it's probably more of like a coding thing. Like,
Yeah, that's.
No, it's not. If you still roll within those means of like the last 5, it's still a failure.
well, yeah, no, but I mean, like,
No, we're
instead of
saying
it just
the
saying
UI
fumbling,
of it.
yeah, instead of just saying fumbling failure, it says like,
Oh, that
I'm pretty sure
Fumbling
it's probably
success.
saying fumbling success is probably like a coding problem with like,
double.
it can't register that it's like a failure.
A crit
Even
fail.
Yeah. I don't know, this was one of these. But so you see something that's kind of been covered in sand. Kind of. So you have like this. Let me switch you over. So this little red box right here is where you guys would be. And then it kind of dips down where this green thing is. So kind of like a little small hill. And under that, it looks like right here, right underneath the little hill, something was dropped and it's now covered in sand. And we can't quite figure out what it is until you go up to it.
I would go up to it.
Alright. Do you dig around and see what it is?
Yes, and I say, "Hey, I think there's something buried over here."
Alright.
It's his
You
dad.
find a half-eaten finger
Oh, okay, okay.
with a
It's
ring
a
on
finger.
it.
With a what?
A ring.
Does this look familiar to anybody? The ring? Not. I mean, I guess the finger too, but mostly the ring.
Does it match the skin tone of Frederick's dad for the most part?
Well, that's kind of hard to
Yeah, fair.
I have.
No, 'cause it's
well, the
flesh,
better thing
but-
to ask is what's imprinted on the ring.
Yeah, the ring is definitely Frederick's father's ring.
Oh dear.
Oh,
We need to find Frederick now.
yeah. Is there anything worthwhile to dig up, or should we just keep moving?
I
We're
mean,
good.
it's the
That's
only
all
thing
you.
I found.
Yeah, that's the only thing you see, Rika.
Very well, we keep moving.
Fucking continue hunting for this man. With the very unfortunate news.
Right, you follow the same trail he did, and I said you're turning back, right? Frederick, you said you're turning back.
I'm standing in front of the forest.
But you guys will eventually see Frederick off in the distance, standing at the edge of the jungle.
Quickly fucking jaunt over. Frederick!
What do you want? Not if you hurry. I can't really track what very well. I need your skills if I don't want to die in that forest.
Yeah. Hart, when you want to go first?
We found his ring. Along with a bloody finger.
And did you find his body?
We did not.
Well, when... well, just to, I don't remember if anyone caught this, but along the trail there was like, when I said pieces of meat, it was quite obvious it was like
Yeah.
chewed up stuff.
Meaty bits.
Yeah, meaty bits.
Did you find his body?
Most of it.
Give me the ring.
Here.
And he's gonna take it, and this is for 100% my father's ring.
Yeah. That was actually the ring your mother gave. BRB, but continue what you're doing.
He's literally just staring at it.
just gotta put my hand on his back. I'm sorry, Frederick.
He's not even reacting out. Like if you see his the picture right there. That's pretty much the only face he has right now.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Oh, damn. He was a good person.
He's the best of us.
Do you see now why I'm not as devout now, Luffy?
I had hunches, yes.
They mock me.
Though, it's worth doing, I can't track, but do we want to pursue the trail further?
I looked at Frederick. Do you?
There's no point. Right now, they need us at camp. Going out for a personal vendetta will only get us either horribly even more injured and put us out of the fight, which they need us first and foremost right now. My feelings don't matter. I have to do my duty.
Wasn't your duty to protect the people of the camp?
No, Leffy.
Okay.
And I'm constantly failing, yes. I'll go report this. Let them know that we need to shore up our defenses and make ourselves more centralized than ever. We were too spread out.
We just need to let them know that we have a way to leave now. Possibly.
Indeed. Let's get moving. There's nothing left here now. Like he just marches back.
I just gotta give Nyla, I feel like the most disgruntled look after that fucking comment she just made.
And what of it, Harwin? It wouldn't be out of his duty to go find him.
We found pieces of him on the beach.
We think we found pieces of him. Well, it comes down to hope, I guess.
Very blind hope.
Rika,
Yeah?
how many people were in the medical tent with Frederick's father? It's probably a bad question, to be honest.
I mean, there was a fair number. Mostly those who were too injured to really move much, though. Why?
Thinking about trying to identify the chunks, but end of the day, it's Frederick's call.
Oh. I mean... It's a little overboard, don't you think?
Unfortunately, with whatever that was, we don't have the time to really do that.
Also, yeah, the time part.
As much as I would like to have Frederick get his revenge on whatever that creature did, it does pain me to at least admit that a greater number of people here would be more significant. So I left the choice in his hands.
Yep. If I could track it myself, I would, but can't. And I'm still banged up from the fight. So we go back to camp, gather everyone together, get our things in order, and like get on the ship and try to use the artifact. Seems like the best bet.
It's even be about the only course we really have now. Lest we have to wait to see whatever that thing was that brought the hellhounds.
Oh, and running theory, by the way, on the dagger seems pure for the most part. Further, when he was encouraged, magic was present to some degree. I don't want to say something stupid like, I don't know, we have pure people gather around, hold the dagger, and pray really hard to go home. I don't know.
Such things have worked on the battlefield before. I don't see why they wouldn't work now.
Do you have any other options?
Unfortunately not. Let's go. We need to try and make preparations as swiftly as possible before the thing has a second wind.
Alright, so you guys get back. You do your reporting and stuff like that. Stalker will... Imani, you've done the best job that you could have done on the ship. Probably see the others later in the day. They're like reporting in. And then Stalker informs you that there's only about 30 of them left of the expedition after the last attack.
Oh shit.
Christ.
Yeah, we're leaving.
That's bad.
Most of them being
being
like injured and printed like non-soldiering.
So we only have around 30 soldiers left, is what you said?
Well, 30 people, not soldiers.
Okay. Damn, how many fighters do we even have out of 30?
7.
Pretty much us.
You have a couple here. You have a couple sailors and.
Okay, I'll make the right call then.
So we have enough people to like crew the ship. Actually,
Yeah, there's enough sailors to crew the ship.
gotcha.
Crewed galleon with like fucking not even 10 people.
Yeah, but none of you know how to sail a ship.
Oh no.
Nope.
Exactly.
The sailors
Right,
do.
the sailors have to be well protected now. They're priority number 1.
Hell yeah. Alrighty.
I'm just gonna look at them and ask, what did you find?
The dead walk. This land is cursed. That we have much more to fear than each other.
Do you have our way out?
I have theories.
Possibly.
Hess will look at the group and say, "Would that journal have any hints, maybe?"
It would be a time to go through it.
Yes. Assuming
talk somebody into getting it off.
Yeah. Who the fuck has the journal at this point? Was it me or
Yeah.
Danny? Oh.
Bless you.
Hey,
Because remember, I picked it up, but I couldn't read it.
Mm-hmm.
Frederick?
Come on, let's have it. Need to assess the situation before we just go in there, assuming we have the way out.
I'll just hand it over.
I'll quickly take a glance at it. Human Rexspiel, or is it a different language?
it's human, but it's gonna take some time to sift through the information, as it is. Think of a researcher who is very disorganized.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So
Okay,
everything's
can I
jumbled
just-
up. You have different topics jotted on one page that you have to flip to the other page, or like 3 pages over to continue that topic.
Interesting idea as I go
Madness.
through this. Should we split these pages in half? Ricky, you take one, I take the other? Speed things up. But I'd hate to damage a book. And I don't know if it's
I
anything beyond just normal.
would recommend keeping the pages together.
Yeah.
Okay, just make sure. Was Dietrich among the casualties?
No, he was not.
That man is the fucking myth in the
Holy
legend.
shit.
Ah, damn.
It's the Blitzballs days. He's running that Blood Bowl game.
He was hurt though.
Alright, can
Staying below deck.
I try to, like... Is there anything I can do to help out with Hess's broken elbow?
Not at this point, no.
Alright, I am gonna go check up on Dietrich then.
Rika,
And probably,
Yeah?
like, treat him if he needs it.
we'll be busy healing people, so shall I read the book?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Alright. I shall do nothing but read the book now because the book is key to success, hopefully.
Book is life.
I'm assuming the survivors are gathered, and since I didn't see Frederick's dad, I'm just gonna assume he's dead. So I'm gonna go check out Dietrich, check up on him, and try to treat whatever injuries he's got to the best of my ability.
Yeah, he's laying, okay, half broken cot. I'm glad you're one of the ones that, no matter what humors are here, dear boy.
Glad you survived through the trick. It has not been a good day. But the others are back and none of them are dead.
Like I said it before and I'll say it again. You and your comrades are blessed by the gods.
Yes. Very. Just gonna, while I'm saying that, kind of quietly, I'm just gonna give 1,000 yards. I'm going to slightly fade into 1,000-yard stare, remembering all the fucking corpses on deck. Alright, before
Also-
looking him over again, do you have any injuries you need to take? Do you want me to take a look at Dietrich? It was a rough day.
I am fine, but look at your shoulder. Maybe you should help yourself first, or get Rika to help you with that.
I think that is some good advice. I will consider it. I'm just gonna make sure he's like comfortable. Maybe he's gonna scrounge up some bread and water for him.
They don't call me Dietrich the Wise for nothing.
Very wise. Alright, guess I'm gonna head out and see if we can get Harpin to like take a look at my goddamn shoulder.
Yeah, because he does that. I don't think he knows.
Sorry, what?
I was talking to myself.
Okay.
That's a good injury there.
I'm lucky. Could have chewed my head off. Oof. And I'm saying, when I say like chewed my head off, I'm just having another flashback to somebody who had in fact gotten their head chewed clean off. Get a quick shudder. So, anything you can, thank you.
Yes, I'll get that at least cleaned up. Could have been far worse. At least it didn't tear your shoulder out.
Yes, it could have.
How much is that?
For that would be a 5 total.
Okay, so you gain 5.
So I'm back full health. Alright, I'm just long ask him. So, what exactly did you find in that ruin?
As much. I just gotta like look around, make sure there's not too many other people like listening in too much. They're dead, awake, and not in their grave.
Ah. Well. That is terrifying.
We looked out. We managed to find something that was able to injure him, or at least something that was using to make sure that we couldn't harm him.
Alright.
Don't fully understand it myself personally, but it might be a way out of here, if we can figure out what's going on with
Let's
it.
hope. Let's hope. Let's hope. Outward. I'm just gonna look around to make sure Frederick's not within earshot of this. The camp was destroyed. I haven't seen Frederick's father, so can I just assume?
We unfortunately found his father's ring in a pile of meat.
Ah. Alright. I'll try to avoid him then. Are you injured? I noticed Hess has a broken elbow. It's treated. There's not much I can do about it.
I've been neglecting my own wounds for a good while. I think I probably should finally take a moment to
Here,
fix
let
myself.
me take a crack. Alright, here, let me take a crack.
Very well. And then I'll also try and assist him, at least, like, handing different things as he's working on it.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Very.
Back up to 12.
You said you assisted him, so that should be what? +3?
I think it was 1 advantage, so plus 10, so... Be...
Well, I'm saying like you'd have a +3 to that instead of a +2. SL.
Oh, so that would add then. So yeah, then I'd be back to max then.
Alright, let me just tell him. Okay, if you're feeling up to it, I think we should take a look at Lord Kruger. He took an injury to his side. It didn't stop him from walking around, but I'd rather not. I'd rather check it out now before it goes. Before it gets worse.
Let's go take a look at him. Make sure he's not
Alright.
doing anything rambunctious.
Yep, and if he needs it, I'm offering assistance.
I will do to the best of my abilities.
Alright, you meet up with Lord Kruger. Says, tell me you've found something to get us off this dreadful island. He says, it coughs up some blood. It's time we leave.
We are working on what we found. It is very likely something to get us out of here, my lord, and I've come to at least try and remedy your ailments.
Very well, do what you must.
Good. Please try and relax. And do not worry. We are working with utmost haste on everything. Boom.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, he is up to full health as well. It's good work. As usual, you two.
Thank you, Lord.
Says, get some rest, he says. We need to leave. We need to leave as soon as possible.
I'll inform you as soon as we figure out the mystery around this item.
Well, rest, Lord. In the morning, I will try to see to whatever injuries I can. Try whatever assistance I can.
He'll nod his head. Is there anyone else that wants to be healed?
I'll take healing.
I need it. I got 9.
Quick.
Someone do that. Why I tell
What?
another few what?
Alright, boys, time to write some notes I'll forget in 3 minutes.
Alright.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Quick! We should get pretty good for this. We need
Oh,
to get everyone
I need-
top shape.
Healing?
Even more.
I'm fucked up.
Yeah. Quick! Heal
boy.
squad! Roll out!
Oh boy.
But our powers combine.
Alright,
Let's go.
So.
Ian, the journal is covered in blood. Or like dried blood. It looks like this takes you well into the night. Figure out that it belongs to a researcher the name of Maddox. Most of the details are lost due to damage or just pure like gibberish or just incoherent sentences. What you're able to get out of the different entries that are mostly scribbles, notes of research, and not very organized. You gathered this artifact was given to Habelstam as a gift from the dwarves, who obtained it from a raid of an elf village. So it is elven in nature. The artifact is supposed to be able to encase the user and those around it in light and keep out darkness at bay. It says only a pure soul can use it. Those that are corrupted may have the chance of spreading it to the dagger. In return, it can warp someone's mind. The last part, Jesus.
Really?
It
Y'all
says
trying to kill me.
the last part is only a theory based on Hamelstam's actions the past couple of weeks before the journal ended. The last entry states Hebelstam is allowing the party to sleep in the next day due to their hard work, along with a big feast for brunch. If you remember, you found dead sleeping skeletons.
Alright, say that again, you're kind of quiet there. Found dead?
If you remember, you guys took this body off, someone was dead.
Yeah.
Well,
So it's like they were accounted for basically in the journal, the buddies who were dead.
like, it looks like Habelstam fucking stabbed all these guys.
Yeah.
That's what you gain.
Okay. After hours of studying, I shall.
Oh, and it says for the power, it has to be pure concentration to be able to use it. Any like distraction and whatnot will cease its power because it basically just power comes from like it harnesses the power of the soul basically, and turns it into light.
Alright. Okay. Gonna relay that shit to everyone. The important people who are still alive. First Harwin, though, and then go from there.
Yeah.
So, I found something that might help. The dagger is an elvish artifact and requires a pure soul to wield it more. Corruption contained the dagger, and long story short, if you concentrate with a pure soul on the dagger, it'll project a light that will shield from darkness, and I imagine the beasts that came after us all. However, it needs uninterrupted focus, and distractions can cease the power flowing through the dagger.
So we need to make sure that Lout is up and running. Get Hess ready.
Yes. We should look for the people who could be of pure soul.
Agreed.
Alright, and can you tell the others, like Stalker and them, about this?
I'll go inform him right away.
Should I go get Frederick?
Yeah, Lord Stalker will basically say that it is the best thing they have at the moment, and if we stay here, then we're probably gonna die anyway. So, says the gamble is better than doing nothing, and he will inform Lord Kruger.
I'll even inform him that I've even been able to confirm one of my men is of pure soul. Though injured, might be able to use it.
Yeah. Well, he will ensure that he is protected while we set sail tomorrow.
Good.
The remaining men. Also, Monty, a endurance check to negate a corruption point.
Oh.
Boy. And then, especially after that information, I'll look to Frederick. Especially after that information, I suggest we leave that with Hess.
Nick, what'd you say?
I was gonna tell Frederick.
The dagger.
I mean,
Well, you go tell him then.
Yeah.
yeah, you can tell me.
This is so stupid.
No, tell me.
Alright,
You wanna do this or
Frederick,
that?
give me the dagger.
4.
Give to Hess. So, the notes say a pure soul who wields the dagger and focuses on the dagger. Jesus.
Down.
Sorry.
He's just gonna throw the dagger towards you while you're explaining.
He trusts
Yeah,
it.
and
Don't
then
hold that for very
any
long.
distractions will cause the fire. Oh, okay.
You might break it.
Either way, figure we test with Hess first and see how knows has a pure soul. Thank you
Then
for your
find Hess.
cooperation. I will take dagger without really touching it if I can help it. Either wrapping in cloth or some shit. And taking it to Hess to immediately hold.
Well, should you transfer all the information? He will say, should we try it?
Yes, Hess. Also, I want to point out, when he did hold on to it, and Frederick gave you a little good job about it, there was light magic present. So I guess take those feelings of encouragement, happiness, focus, all that, and put it in the dagger if you can.
This is very well. He says, do you wish to join me? Will I do this? I've never done something like this before.
I'll stand back and watch, just to make sure it's working.
Everyone will clear off the deck, and you see him just kind of standing there, and he's not really sure what to do, and he just kind of like looks at it.
Does he look confused?
Yeah.
I guess I'll walk over. If everyone just
How
cleared the fuck.
Hess, what are you feeling right now?
Nothing really. I don't really know how to feel.
Think of something happy. What makes you happy?
Don't think of anything happy, Hess. Just be yourself. That's what you're best at doing at.
He'll nod his head. He says, I think I know what I need to think about.
Oh my god.
And he'll like look around, and Rika's looking the other way, and he'll like kind
Just looking at
kinda
them
like-
tits.
he'll like
He goes red because he's thinking of your thoughts.
he'll like glance at Rika and then kind of like glance away to like kind of like make sure you guys didn't see but you saw, and then you just see like he just kind of like takes in a deep breath, and then you just see like the center of the crystal start to glow and glow and glow and glow, and now if you see the winds of magic all around.
Not like it's expanding around or something.
Yeah. And
Go.
that's the last
Go.
one. Alright, that's one corruption point. Which you should be at your max, so you're not, so you're still. But I think you have until you
Yeah, you have to go
have
over.
to test.
Yep.
Yeah. And you see he's like, it's kind of like, now it's like, let's see. He's like kind of like standing in the center of the ship, and actually just.
Yo, this is a blast from the past. Look at all these soldiers.
Wow.
So, you know, everyone's like,
Golly.
everyone's kind of like, yeah, I'm trying to like, this red one's gonna be Hess. He's kind of staying in the center, and you see like kind of like this light, kind of just, it's kind of almost like a bubble almost, or like a just like a giant circle that kind of surrounds. And it kind of just surrounds like him just in general, and it's just like this glowing, radiant light. So it's almost kind of like blinding to the eyes if you're like looking at it outside of it. And he's like, is this it? Am I doing it?
Yes.
Fantastic.
And everyone's just kind of like gathering around. Sick. Or it's like, oh, Rick, you know, there's kind of like whispering like prayers and stuff. And Stalker will walk next to Hartwin and say, "My God, your boy does have it." Why, Sigma?
I guess improved on the choice of people I keep around. Let's go.
He'll laugh and he laughs and he says, "I wonder why." Then he'll like pat you on the shoulder, and then he'll go talk to Kruger, who's like looks fascinated as fuck too. And he's just like clapping his hands. He's like, "Ah, oh, sorry."
Fuck yes.
But and then it's just like everyone's just kind of like gathering around, and it seems like this is kind of like growing the sphere, and after a little while, it encases the ship.
Was I actually right about this?
But it looks like it's at a cost of very strenuous on
Yes.
Hess.
Alright.
And then he'll say, "Can I stop now?"
If you're tired, stop it.
Maybe pass the dagger on to another person.
Let's see who else on board is pure.
Yeah, so you get two others who
Only 2 out of 30.
God damn.
Living that
Over
life.
it.
Nothing, man.
you have Stalker. Well, I'm not even gonna say Stalker. That's true. I feel like that's something. That'd be like a what? Zinch, but what's the other guy?
Slanesh, Zinch,
Yeah.
Korn, Nurgle.
Yeah, Slanesh, right? Like adultery or like, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah, that don't surprise me. I'm not gonna let him see the fucking dark red abyss that fucking formed from mine.
So his is like kind of faint, kind of like disappointed too. But one of them is now Ludolf, and a Saint Brandon.
Very proudly, I'm gonna go over to fucking Kruger. We found your key. Now we'll be able to leave safely.
Good. Yes. Let's not tally long. Goodbye tomorrow.
Agreed. Be sure to keep up a double post on watch.
Yes.
I'll head on down.
As you're walking away, make a perception check.
Ooh, boy. Gods be kind. Yeah.
It sounds like he whispers something. Breath.
I'm not gonna worry about it too much, and then go on to keep everyone going on their duties and make sure that the double watch is posted up for the night, so we can leave.
Well,
Hotwind, do you have a moment?
Of course.
I'm not getting in the fucking crow's nest again.
It's going to be a lot safer now, Night Leffy.
I don't know if that magic can stop lightning and storms and big waves.
We'll be heading through storms and big waves anyway. And besides, you really want my eyes up there?
Why is no one as good at seeing things as me?
You know, elf eyes are much sharper, about as much as their tongue.
Shit, you know, I just remembered the fucking elves.
Yeah, the elves on the island. What about them?
Fuck them.
Yeah, we're about to
Oh,
fucking oust this beach.
Let's just stay prepared, because I don't think they might just let us leave.
Why do you think I'm fucking doing double posts on the shifts and shit? To be sure to fucking
He's gonna
watch.
shoot our asses with fire arrows.
alright. I'm just, is it alright if I skip? Or is there something?
Yeah,
Sure,
that's fine.
Just
Nah, you can't.
quiet banter among the team or something.
So yeah, you guys. So it's now like the crack of dawn, and everyone starts to kind of their stuff situated. We'll look at you, and Stalker says, "What is your report? How are we doing on departure?"
We seem to be on time. Everyone's managed to keep up on their shift and make sure that nothing has happened to the ship so far. And we also have people who will be handling the relic that will be able to protect us going through the storm.
It's good. It's just keep on the good work.
Will do. I'll go and double check on Hessboy and make sure he's still got the dagger and everything's smooth and dandy. Nothing funky's going on for the night because elves. Not Lefty, but they fucking snuck on board before.
Yeah, it doesn't seem that like all the posts poured in nothing suspicious.
Alrighty. Go double check in Kruger before we depart out and start getting this underway. Further this island, but it's behind us, the better chance we have.
What's up?
I think we're just waiting on him to check something.
Okay. He's ready for the fucking Leviathan fight, part 2.
If we injured it
Oh.
last time, he's gonna look at us and be like,
3 healing for? Out of curiosity.
Rika.
Hmm.
Which reminds me, I will heal her today before we set out. With Loud's assistance, I assume.
Yeah, get some
Yep.
coat.
Hey, can I get some healing too, Lamborghini?
Yeah.
I'm good now.
Quick round of healing
Yeah,
for the boys and the girls.
Yeah.
Because, obviously with Loud's assistance, just to try and touch up Rika and then going for Nyleth. Bam!
Rika's fine. You're back.
And then...
So I heal 7?
10.
10.
10?
Yeah.
Holy fuck. I mean, need that.
Oh fuck.
I mean, it's 3. Unless you
I
want me
thought you
to...
do that to me.
Unless you want me to use a fortune, which could fucking invert it entirely.
Nope, I'm good with the 3.
Yeah, man.
How does natural healing work? Curiosity. That's a later problem, maybe.
Wait, was that one for you? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Recent 71 versus 76.
Gotcha.
Obviously, I have lots of assistance now that you can heal. And...
So, without medical attention, you can attempt an average 20 endurance once per heal wounds equal to the SL plus your toughness bonus for each day you spend.
Oh, nice.
I'll do the toughness thing then.
Should I roll that 2 or just stick with the healing I got from
Oh, you can do both.
hell
You
yeah.
can do both.
Endurance, right? Plus 20?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Huzzah.
Ooh, goddamn.
And you heal the success levels?
Yeah, it's your toughness bonus plus your success.
Oh shit,
Oh,
yeah, I'm a
yeah.
fool.
Fuck, I was about to say, you Wolverine that shit.
I'm getting back to max slowly but surely. Yeah.
So as you are going up to talk to
Okay.
Nyleth, make me perception.
For your perception, alright. +1.
Alright. Off in the distance, you see something flying your way. It came out of the jungle.
Where?
And you hear this. You hear this. Well, everyone hears this as it echoes all the way to the.
Oh, you playing the sound in the thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear it.
I can hear it.
Oh no! I saw the title of the song! I was like, oh! Well, fuck that.
Okay.
Well, it's not. It's not a demon, but it's the wyvern.
We
And
need
it's
to
coming
go.
towards us.
We need to go fucking hard. Like, right now.
Ship.
Quick!
Get
That
the
way.
fuck out of here.
Oh, alert everyone.
Quick!
Yeah, everyone starts running around the wyvern. They start doing all the shit they need to get the ship moving fast.
Everyone!
Quick,
to the
get out.
stations!
Yeah, all the sailors will start running to different areas that they're assigned to.
Get the dagger ready.
And Hess will he will point it up. So yeah, it gets closer and closer. Hess like pointing it up, and you see it kind of like, and he's like
Hess, focus.
and like it takes him like a minute or two, and he's just kind of sweating blood. Eventually, it encases the whole ship.
That's a good one.
And you see the wyvern getting closer and closer. And the ship's going at the heading
Can I try to block Hess's line of sight to the wyvern?
I mean,
Hang on. Where are the other two that were purified?
they're just like standing, like, you know, in the near vicinity.
You two, get over here. If all three of you are holding it might take some of the pressure off of Hess.
It's true. Give it a try.
They'll all three go and touch it. And it does seem that it does take the pressure off. And then you see Kruger and Dietrich with the compass that they used to get here to trying to navigate the correct way to get the fuck out of here. He says, "You keep this ship sailing, we will tell you where to go."
We'll keep it afloat. We're getting out of here.
And the wyvern will go straight up, so it's not like that close to you, but it'll go straight up and just into the.
You cut out there a bit, at least for me.
The wyvern will go straight up and kind of disappear into the
clouds. It's vanished.
Okay.
If
After-
no one will stop me, I'm gonna try and see what they're doing with the compass.
Okay. Yeah, they're just following like this weird. I explained it before. I don't remember exactly. But they're just kind of following this weird like dial. It's not kind of like on a flat board with all these like elven symbols and shit.
Can I glean anything insightful from this?
Elven dial, right?
Yeah, I guess. Let's see. Guess roll me some Illyria.
Language.
Yeah.
Eltharan. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fortune this.
You want to fortune this?
He's doing.
Well, I mean, it seems like they're not having like
Oh,
each
yeah,
of knows what he's doing.
Yeah, never mind. It's more a curious kind of glance more than anything else.
And as you do that, you hear the wyvern scoop back, like basically nosedive and start yelling, or start screaming at the top, of, like as loud as it could, and it basically just nosedive. It starts to, and you hear Stalker say, "Hold on, hopefully this works."
God's price.
Can we angle one of the cannons at it if we have it?
Can cannons angle straight up?
That they can, but not entirely straight.
Not easily. Either.
Well, it's
Yeah, no,
nosediving at an
that's a
angle.
bad idea.
Also, the recoil from the cannon too might be an issue.
The Rico will probably just fucking punch it through the deck.
That would,
Probably.
it
And they're all
actually
bolted
wouldn't happen.
down. They're all bolted down, facing.
Yeah, the hardest thing
Oh,
about
shit.
that is
This
literally
way.
pushing it upward to face that angle.
Oh, never mind. I was thinking of when we were in the fucking storm, remember? And they got knocked loose. That's why. Oh, well.
So it starts nosediving the ship closer and closer, and you see the three holding the dagger start to get tense. As the
Do not worry. The gods are with us. They will protect us.
stalkers say, "I hope you're right."
I'm gonna fuck.
There you go.
I am going to pull up the elven bow I have and knock an arrow to get ready to try and shoot this thing when I think it's possibly within range.
Okay. What's the range of elf?
150 yards.
Alright. It comes into.
I think you guys should add too.
I mean, you can.
So it comes into range, you said?
Yep, at 150 yards.
Alrighty.
Is there an aiming bonus?
Sure.
All right.
Plus
It's 20, I believe.
20? Plus 20? Alrighty.
Shoot that hoe. Oh damn, you shot him.
Nice.
You shot him too?
Good.
Glad I fucking kept that.
He did do 15 damage. And
I only did 12.
Hartwin did 12.
So 13 and 12?
Or 15 and 12.
15 and 12?
Mm-hmm. Might not do a lot.
It
So you
might
have
make me flinch.
15. So whoever did 15
Oh.
damage did what?
I was gonna say 15 and 13, because did you include precise damage?
I did
Drop.
not.
He does it. Oh yeah.
It does do
So
it automatically. it
15
just
and
recognizes
13?
it. Yep,
Yeah,
15,
15,
13.
13.
Alright, so the one that does 15 does 8,
Ooh.
Ooh.
and the one that does 13 does 6.
Actually, that would make sense. Most of the scales are gone.
Alrighty. Just
Alright, so that's a total of 15 damage.
I'm just gonna remove an arrow right quick. Hell yeah.
keep firing! Keep firing!
Yep.
Fucking. I don't know how many more shots we'll be able to get before.
Yeah.
That's what I said, 150. Let's see.
And these are advantages.
It's
fuck.
going to fly 90 yards.
So that puts it 60, right?
Huh?
It goes 90 yards, so it's down to 60 from us.
Correct.
But we get a short range on that, another plus
Yes.
20.
Holy shit.
And then I think it maxes out at plus 60, so just remember.
So right now we're at
And we
plus
lose
50.
the aim bonus, right?
You still what? Yeah, remove the aim bonus.
So we
So
still
no
get
more.
plus 30.
So no more aim bonus.
So we're still at a plus 30. How fortunate. Why not?
Why not? Let
So
it
it's
fly.
just 6 additional damage.
Oof. Nothing.
So yours strikes Nylafi, but Hartwin, yours is able to kind of maneuver after he gets shot by her, and yours just kind of goes out of view. It will, what is that, 60? It will go another 90, and it kind of fucking, like, it basically turns itself into a torpedo as what is everyone doing right
It's going torpedo mode.
Yep.
Let me look up.
Can I
his
shoot
name.
it one more time?
No, you cannot.
Okay.
Just
Can I
playing.
shoot it?
Sure.
Alright.
But considering this is now a Chaos Wyvern, I'm gonna have it roll a Q cool to be broken by a shot.
I'm just gonna start getting my sword.
And you said the aim bonus is 20, right?
Correct.
If it's short range. Oh, yeah, aim is 20. Yeah. What's the range on your pistol?
That's a good question. That's why I was going in the book. Just making sure. I'm pumping.
Hey,
I never wrote it
Josh,
down because I didn't think I was gonna ever shoot it seriously.
Yeah.
You know, I fucking forgot, Josh. That makes you feel like a
The
fucking
pistol
idiot.
goes 20.
20?
Range of 20.
Ooh, shit. I ain't hitting that motherfucker.
We can fucking
And it-
shoot at extreme range.
And it's at range 60.
That range 60.
Speak the devil.
What's the penalty for that?
I'm gonna check right now. I'm pretty sure you're looking at a minus 30.
So minus 10.
Possibly, hang on though. Shooting extreme range up to 3 times the weapon range. So you're at the very cusp of extreme, basically. Where if it was a yard behind that, or if a yard further away, you couldn't jet at all.
Gotcha.
So take your shot.
Minus 30.
Minus 30 from just the range ship, plus 20 for aiming, minus 10 total.
I'm not gonna hit this motherfucker. Oh, I'm saying this right now.
Never say never.
Unless God is very, very nice. Yeah, nah. You know what? Should I?
Do it.
No.
Fuck it. Mama ain't raised no bitch. I got balls. Yay. Oh, wow.
Alright.
Damn, son.
So you shoot. Yeah, you shoot. You miss.
Wait a second. How
What?
big is the wyvern?
Oh yeah, we forgot to add in the.
Oh,
That is
the
a fair
huge
fuck.
factor.
Yeah, that is a
It
fair
is
fuck.
large.
He is. Bad.
Okay, let me go to the equipment section. If I hit, then that
He is
would make-
enormous.
That's plus 40.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have fucking hit. But I probably.
Yes. So you rolled what? A 90.
I roll 86, which
86.
That would hit with a 40 bonus.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what was your bonus for that? 20? So roll for short range?
Yeah.
So you get full 40. So it's 60 total with the bonus. However, I don't get the whole 40 for this. Can I do some retroactive math right quick while you guys move on?
Sure. So Heartwind would hit, right? You said you would hit.
yeah, I would hit with a 10 success level. Or actually 11 because I keep forgetting the Elvish Bow, so I have the 1 extra.
Wait, what do you mean 11?
Or what was it? No.
Because you rolled a 86.
Yep.
You get the plus 1 SL for
Plus
precise.
8.
Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah. Never mind. So it'd be exactly 8. So I'd probably. Because is it plus 40? Just for adding on.
Okay.
Plus
Yeah.
40 for the enormous alone.
Alright. So that would bump it over. I would do 10. Yeah.
10 damage?
Yeah.
Alright, so that will deal 3 damage too.
Alright. That's another advantage, and I'm switching to the sword and board now.
Plus
And for our first round of shots, we only aimed, right? Nothing else? Plus 20?
Yes.
So that would be 2 success levels for me, I believe.
So your pistol
Does plus 8,
plus your success, so that is
10
10.
damage.
so he's gonna take cool, and then it has
What is that?
pistol. Okay, so it doesn't have a really.
No.
It has damaging. What did you roll?
So I got
Rolled a 31, so you whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what did
I got new numbers.
10 damage? So that would do 3 to him. Alright. And what were you gonna say?
Then I calculated the old damages.
Just give me what the damage that was not added on. Just give me the damage that wasn't added on. Just subtract it, so I don't have to go back and do all this
Oh
fuck.
yeah, basically, what I got was first shot from me and second shot did 19 and 16 respectively. That's what you mean?
Yeah, so you did. How much did you think you originally did the first time?
Oh, originally I did, was it 15 at 4, so that's 43.
Okay.
This is a 19.
Okay.
My second shot's 16. Josh's first would be 17, and his second would be 13.
Alright, so what was the difference between the first and the?
It would have been
Oh,
between all
difference.
those?
Gotcha. 4, 3, 4, and 4.
4, 3, 4. So an extra 15 damage.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Sorry, I didn't freak out what you meant.
Alright. Sorry about that. I always forget the fucking bullshit.
Yeah, that's nice.
So yeah. So you do strike the this like now Chaos Wyvern heading towards you. Frederick, and I added in all like the damage and stuff. And now it is flying still straight for the ship. What is Monty and Rika doing?
I've got my like staff and a white knuckle grip, and I'm trying to piss myself as I'm watching some crash to the boat.
Fair point.
Hess will call out to you. He says, "Go make it through this, Monty." Okay. Now.
I'm just
Rika
like-
is... Sorry, Rika's at the main mast. Terrible.
I don't know if I can touch it, but I'm here for you.
Oh, can everyone put their token?
I'm just gonna start screaming. If that thing comes for you, I will. If that thing comes for you, I will put myself between you and that ship. Between you and it. Just get us out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, you just see like everyone like basically clench butthole time, and you can just hear it like whistling down as you guys, and it's just kind of like when it gets hit, it doesn't even look like it feels. It's just like taking the damage, and then as it hits, it just lets out a big roar, and it hits the shield that is created by the 3 of those down there. And you just hear it basically just being cooked. It's just like, Rah! Just starts fucking.
We're doing it! We're doing it!
On the fucking on the shield, and then just falls. And everyone's like, ah!
That's above. I was right. I
Like,
knew
we
it.
did it! We did it! Yeah, Kruger's like, you crazy son of bitches, you did it! They're like, "Grr."
We're going home! We're all going home!
Alright. And you just, like, you know, it's just kind of like, you know, it just flops into the water, and you just kind of see it, like, die, like, kind of just get submerged by, like, the waves and shit. And then, soon after that, you hear crackling in the sky.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
Please.
And you see the dark clouds start to form overhead. As you guys start to kind of... So this is as you guys are kind of like moving, like, you know, you guys continue forward, and you guys are kind of getting into, like, the nasty waters. And you guys start to see the big waves. Sorry, I got ahead of myself. So you're at that point to, like, you know, where you guys get attacked by those lobsters and shit.
Yeah.
So you guys are about at that point.
Lobsters.
And you just see the waves just fucking, like, crashing down. Like, these fucking, like, 40-foot waves just crashing down. In front of you, and, like, the fucking lightning strikes off in the distance. And they're still holding the light.
Should we secure them to the deck?
It would be wise. Help start lashing out. Just be sure to hold on tight.
So how do you secure? You're securing you guys? You said?
Helping them get secured to the ship, so like lead lines that, you know, if they get knocked or pulled, will kind of keep them anchored to the mast a little.
Mm-hmm. But, you know, good enough that they can slip out of it. Because remember what happened to the mast last time.
Pretty much.
Now if you remembered that.
Yeah. So you guys are now on like super like, you know, you're riding the off of the distance. You see one of those fucking I don't have the picture anymore, but if you guys can remember the pictures that I showed, you guys see those big ass fucking monsters just fucking jump out of the fucking ocean and just crash back in. Like they crash into like a 50-foot wave. No.
And my nightmares are coming back to haunt me.
And everyone's just like shitting bricks. Oh, shit.
Do not worry! We are protected!
And you guys keep, and there says, East! Go! East! That's what Dietrich is like, is calling, and everyone starts to shift direction. Towards east. And Alifie. Soon overhead, you see the same wind of magic, the lightning strike.
I gotta see it before the lightning forms.
Like yeah, you see the winds of magic like, start to form above.
Hardwood winds of magic are acting up. Lightning's coming soon. Give a warning if you need to.
You gotta shout that from the top of the perch, my guy.
Get your bow ready.
Yeah, it's like fucking raining now. Like the crashing onto the ship now.
Only just kept out the rain. This will be even better.
And then the lightnings, and then you start to hear the thunder coming from above. You see lightning strike off into the distance and hit like one of the waves, and it just kind of lights up the whole sky. The sky just fades. And Stalker look at whoever's nearby and say, "It seems like someone actively trying to."
Can't imagine why!
And then he'll like start to laugh at like a fucking. As that happens,
Oh god.
you see not one, two, but three lightning bolts start to sizzle or start to dive towards or shoot towards the ship.
Oh shit.
Yep, that's what I was warned about. I'm braced.
God. Hugging that fucking mast.
Yeah. What is okay? So you have what is Rika and Monty doing at this?
Running around just helping whatever people need help with. Like I'm assuming there are some sailors who need like pull this rope here and like they are injured, so then I had to help pull or some shit.
Oh yeah, definitely. What about Rika?
Rika has tied herself to the mast and is having a silent panic attack.
Okay. Frederick?
I basically just have myself tied to like something pretty sturdy, but just not to the point where I could just cut it off simply and be able to move again at a moment's notice.
Okay. So the first lightning strike hits, and it's like basically just see like these red like smaller little waves of like electricity form around like the ball, like the sphere that is created. That makes sense. Like it strikes in the middle and just kind of like spreads throughout, and I have to roll some minus 30 endurance checks.
Well, this ain't good.
Yeah, this is all 3 lightning strikes basically striking us.
Hell!
Kind of glad I held on to the mast.
This is for Hess. He rolled a 82.
Shit.
This is like FTL kind of the game. I don't know why.
We got crew running around handling the ship, man. That's why.
Alright. This guy rolled a 45, but with this 30. Because and this guy rolled an 85. So what you see happen is basically the first one strikes. It like sends that like whole effect that I was telling you about around. It seems like this is kind of like really strenuous on the people that are holding onto the dagger. A second strike hits, and they even like they're kind of like it looks like they're basically crumpling to like the pressure of it. And then the third one strikes, and it sends basically, it's right in the middle, and it basically breaks through the center of the shield and strikes down right here.
Oh, jeez.
And creates like a massive hole over in the deck, and just a bunch of fucking smoke and just this weird black shit starts to fill like the air in that area as well as it kind of goes through the deck. And it's just like it's really loud, and basically a bomb went off near your head, or like something like that. And you see Hess, Ludolf, and the sailor. Basically, you see the electrical currents running down.
Well, shit.
I'm quickly.
Yes!
And Hess is gonna take 1d10 plus 6 damage.
Oh, Hess is gonna die.
Ignoring armor.
Okay.
Matt.
What about toughness?
Well, yeah, toughness applies. So he takes 10 damage.
Jesus.
Jesus loves me, yes I know. He's got 2 HP.
I'm gonna run over to him and try and fucking.
Hold on, no one did anything.
Uh-oh.
I'm still
Yeah, it's still the second strike. Just remember the 3.
well, no, this is the third one, but I'm just they're like back to back. I'm just trying to resolve everything.
Gotcha.
Some of this.
Slow down, eager beaver.
Shut up, said
But
the
I
fox.
wanna die.
Alright. So Hess is at 2 HP.
Holy shit!
I was right.
Fucking that Pokemon theme's in my head now. You're in critical condition.
It's just like,
Oh my god. I hate that fucking noise so much.
Yeah.
Big L takes 7 damage.
Fuck, big hell no.
You takes how much?
7.
Okay. What do you mean? Big L's fucking 5.
So he's at 5.
Okay, never mind. I'll retract my statement.
Yeah, it's going past it on.
Or at least none of us are wearing metal.
The sailor takes 8.
I know what that said.
So he takes 5.
At least the sailor took the least, because he probably got the least.
So they get thrown to the ground as they're struck, and they must make an endurance check while he's stunned. This is Hess. Best rolls an 85. He is
Damn.
1 stun condition. Big L rolls 29. He is fine. The Sailor rolls a 44, so he is not stunned.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
And so, like, just like this black ship, and now the sphere is no longer there, and the dagger lays center. Where they were, so they kind of like dropped it. And you start to hear a grumbling noise come from the deck.
That's Big Bertha.
We're going to a fucking meet and greet, whatever the fuck's down there.
And as the smoke fades, you just hear like as it's kind of climbing up to the deck.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Where do we get
This-
this?
Below you, and this is what shows up out of the.
What the fuck, Knuckles?
Oh
And I will end the session.
No!
no. Hey.
Shit.
Who's ready for some KK Chaos spawnage?
Well,
Oh, we're all gonna die.
How big is that thing?
Big enough to
Uh,
fuck you sideways, man.
It's
Just-
what's
just
bigger
ask.
than normal? Huge?
Large?
I believe so.
Yeah, large.
Large, that's the
large.
Well, he's only large.
wait, did
Boy.
That's not my first time fighting one of those. At least it's not humongous.
Whew.
Oh boy.
Are you
Oh,
scared,
boy.
boys?
Not yet.
You will
Because
be.
you can't scare a man that wants to die.
Here we go, boy.
I lost my my daddy. I lost my money. I have nothing else to worry. My troop and regiment is dead, and the only one left is Hess. He's the only fucking guy I got left.
That's
I'm
very
enjoying
true,
it there,
actually.
man. I mean, like, if I have to, I will try to stick to save this.
Yeah, but sorry for
Okay.
the kind of rocky session. Whenever I try to do stuff for
Okay,
Damn it.
then.
It's
It-
beautiful,
it,
man.
gets
No problem.
This is
messy.
good.
It was a wonderful time.
I didn't know
Travis
how
got
to.
what he wanted.
I didn't know how to do like the lightning damage, so I just went this tree.
Oh no, that's fair. That's some crazy shit.
Because if I rolled on like SL, like
Might have fucked him up even worse.
it would be bad because the rating would be 100. 'Cause
Jesus.
I looked at just pure like demons. I think they were like the greater demons. They had like skills. Almost all their skills I think were.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, greater greater demons is like, man, we are ending these characters.
Yeah. So I feel like if I went with that, then
Yeah, that is a true blaze of glory right there.
but yes, out of character. Spawn.
God, it's
Spawn.
gonna be painful.
Yep.
I'm ready.
Glad we healed everyone up.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'll just give a quick description of it real quick. Like the picture, it has all of the
God.
different fucking things coming out of its fucking body, like little tentacles and shit. Which grants it the I'm not gonna list all of the traits. I think it on the top of my head. the main ones is the distracting trait, which I believe gives a minus 20 to those within a certain range of him.
Oh God.
And then you just see like on his right arm he has a basically instead of having like fingers, getting like axe basically, like basically like a sword fucking arm, basically.
This fucking behemoth.
And this other arm is basically.
This boy's gonna take someone with him.
And you also hear some smaller creatures below.
Ha! It's a fucking goblin.
Damn it.
I don't like goblins.
Damn it.
Ah!
This shit.
References.
This shit's coming for us hot though.
Oh yeah, it's gonna get real.
Be casting Ifrit booty.
Well, looks like we're gonna have to gang up on it.
We're gonna need it.
It's almost like we're gonna need all hands on deck for this one.
Hoverboard!
I feel like Rika's gonna die in the ocean.
Nah, she's gonna die in somebody's arms tonight.
God.
Listen.
Called Hess.
Oh,
Hey, it's not my fucking arms, man. Hess is going full champion mode, and he already dropped the hint.
Oh God.
No one knows about the.
dropped the hint, more like beat the hint over our heads.
Hey, sometimes you gotta do that. Some people be like a 2x4, you just gotta drive that nail in so they really know.
He wants
Yep.
that ass.
That was a fucking awesome session though, man.
We fucking survived this. We are fucking doing a lot of things, I imagine.
I don't think I can let my guts survive.
Glad you like it. There's a lot of things in this session that I don't think I've ever done. It's really weird.
Some good shit, man.
It's gonna be fucking
So,
scary.
Yeah, it was good.
To confirm, is Frederick's father dead or is he?
Oh, he did.
Oh yeah, super fucking dead.
I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Yeah, I think you found his most
Yeah.
improvement.
Yeah, not gonna lie, that's one thing that was probably definitely not a huge mistake, because from history of Matt, he definitely lets us know when somebody is hella dead.
Yeah, I try to like make it obvious, but like kind of make it not too obvious in the beginning.
Yeah,
I
not
don't know.
like fucking beating
I don't
over
know.
the head. Just
I
got.
flipped the coin to see if he was going in there or not.
I mean, that's why I left the fucking choice to you. I was like,
But then it got swung because I remember my long-term goal, and that's to be a model soldier.
mm,
A model soldier doesn't leave people in distress, no matter his personal vendettas.
Yeah, that the whole like demon wolf thing wasn't like out to get anyone or like NPC. I just had that like planned for a while, and if whoever was there at the camp left,
well, I'm
gonna
glad.
get a little piece of action.
I'm glad we all went to the fucking fortress and got our asses chewed on by zombies instead.
Mm-hmm. Shit had to
That
happen,
shit
man.
hurt.
God damn. Hey, we're all alive on a boat now, about to fight a chaos spawn. Things looking up right now.
Yeah.
But wait, there's more. But I won't say what
Yeah.
it is.
There absolutely is more.
No, no.
More.
That big Leviathan boy, he's coming for our ass. Like, I heard you were in the
God.
neighborhood, nigga.
Knock, knock,
There's-
motherfucker. You
there's
took
no
my
way.
legs last time. I'll take your life.
Just don't be surprised when shit
When
hits when shit hits the fan.
Oh,
I mean, I'm expecting it to. Like, this is probably like the last episode before we get back.
Hey, I mean, let's
Yeah.
face it, the fucking shield
It's
is
do or
down.
die.
Shield's down. We're going in, boys.
I was gonna see how much push about.
What?
Said I was going to continue, but I wanted everyone to have their fate points. And
That's fair.
Oh, fair enough. So we spent it as good citizens trying to heal up all the boys and girls.
Yep.
And then this might be too soon to talk about, but after this thing, after this next session, if you guys win, that's basically like, if everything goes good, you guys get home or whatever. Would you guys want to do a second story arc with these characters, or
Something new.
I have an idea? You guys want to hear it?
Sure. Go ahead.
Yeah.
What's the idea?
Lay it on us.
I just lost my. Basically, without giving too much away, the start of the second campaign would be 5 years in the future. Just to kind of like resemble because you guys just kind of picked up your second class,
Yeah.
and then the
Yeah.
5 years would kind of be you guys honing your craft towards like the third career or whatever.
Mhm.
And then we'd have like endeavors where you guys can do things for those like 5 years. And I was gonna have like certain like role sheets for like certain characters, like kind of how it is in Traveler for like just random little events that happen to you in those 5 years to kind of give a little bit of backstory.
Yeah.
It's up to you guys.
Let's see if we can get to the bridge before we cross it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta survive this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be down to continue with these characters. A little time
That's
to
when we
get back.
survive, yeah.
Or if you don't want to play with these characters, you can if you wish. Or